Hey y'all, I'm going to start reading from Isaiah 43, 18 and 19. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. I'm going to read that one more time. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. We all have regrets. We all have made mistakes. All have sinned and fallen short, right? That includes me. That includes you. We've all done things we are not proud of. Hopefully, we learned the lesson and we are just not repeat offenders, okay? Because if you're just constantly doing the same thing over and over again, you haven't learned the lesson. But once you learn that lesson and you turn, you ask for forgiveness and you just move on. If you need to go apologize to someone, you do that. And remember, it's important that we apologize and forgive ourselves as well. Sometimes we're so busy apologizing to other people that we forget about ourselves. Because a lot of times we've done wrong to who? To us. We put ourselves in bad positions. We made bad decisions. So learn to embrace yourself, heal, and apologize to yourself. But past mistakes, we gotta get around that. It's nothing we can do about it. The milk spilled, you get some Bounty, you wipe it up, and you move on. If you've done something, when you were younger, a lot of times we did a lot of stupid things. I know I did. A lot of silly, crazy stuff. Like, I think about them like, girl, it was nothing but God covering you. Nothing but God covering you. You shouldn't even be here today, And that's why I can proclaim the greatness and the power of God. Because I know He covered me during some things I was out there doing. Me and my girlfriends, yeah. We were covered. We were covered hanging out late at night. Anything could have happened to us, not really understanding how dangerous it was to be out and about. And sometimes our parents didn't even know where we were. We done snuck out, or even once we were grown and out of our parents' home, going biking, fro late at night where, people are lurking, doing all kind of ill will, crazy stuff. But God covered us. He covered us. But I want to just talk about breaking free from regret. It's in the past. It's behind you. Don't look back. Look forward. You need to start focusing, zoning in on your goals. Where do you see yourself? You're an overcomer. No need of worrying about the past. It is just that. Because if you keep looking back, where is it going to get you? The only time I look back is when I'm looking in that rearview mirror when I'm driving. Outside of that, there's no need for me to look back. It's just because it's nothing I can do about it. Even when I catch myself pondering about missed opportunities, I stop myself and say, D, it's a new day. Let it go. What you're doing now, D, is preparing you for the next opportunities that are going to come. You're in a season right now, D, of opportunities. You, my friend, you are in a season of opportunities. Don't miss it. Don't miss your season of opportunities. In the now. In the now. We can't do anything about the past. In the now, we can be better. We can be working on ourselves right now. So we won't have any missed opportunities, I was thinking one day about how my mom would tell me, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. If it's anything, I'm going to find out about it. I'm like, okay. So I was rumbling around in her stuff one day and she had this beautiful lace red slip that she just loved, this slip. I don't know if you guys remember, it was a catalog called Romans. I think it's called Romans. I think that's what it was called. But anyway, she will order these really pretty slips. And this particular day, I was ironing something, and her slip was on the iron, and it got next to the hot iron. And what happened? The lace melted. So I hid it in the closet. And my mom was asking for weeks, have you seen my slip? Have you seen? No, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Crazy me hid the slip in the closet instead of throwing it away. I don't know why I kept the evidence. So this went on for weeks and weeks and weeks at a time. One day I came home from school, and that darn slip was sitting on her bed. Y'all, I got a whipping. I got a whipping for something that had happened weeks and weeks and weeks ago. Her thing was, you lied when you should have just told me you burnt the slip. You probably would have got a whipping then too, because you ain't have no business with the slip. But at least you would have got the whipping over with, and it wouldn't have taken, you into all these different lies. And sometimes we'll just lie about stuff, and then we have regrets. And that's what happened to me. So I was like, oh, lying don't pay out. I'm lying to my mama. That's what I said then, because I hadn't lied again after something else. You guys know how we do when we were kids. That's why our kids, we know when they're lying, when they're not being truthful. We know because we done been there. But maybe you have experienced something so horrific and someone knows about it, and you have put it in the past, but they like to bring it up every now and then, or they'll bring it up around family, and they'll throw it in your face. You are new. You're a new creature. All things are passed away. You're new in the eyesight of God. You don't have to worry about that. Don't worry about those regrets. And when people are bringing stuff up in your face, you tell them, I have moved on. God has forgiven me. God has forgiven me. I have moved on. And again, learn how to forgive yourself. If something has transpired that was so hurtful that not only did you hurt yourself, but you hurt someone else, ask that person for forgiveness. You ask God for forgiveness, and you move on. Start the healing process. Don't let people keep holding you hostage to your past. That's what some people love to do that. They you remember back in 1981 when you got caught doing X, Y, and Z? Oh, do you recall such and such and such? No, I'm not going to live in regret. I'm not going to let you mess with my mind. That is old. I have moved on. You have moved on. Don't let people hold you hostage to your past. No. Philippians 3, chapter 3, verse 14 reads, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. I press toward the mark. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I press toward the mark. I'm doing something new. That's all behind me. I'm not worrying about all of that stuff. It's a new day. A new day. God has granted me grace. He has granted me mercy. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. So you don't need to get bombarded or start feeling some type of way because someone's trying to hold you hostage to your past. Let it go. Let it go. You want to shift your perspective. View your mistakes as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Like I said, lessons learned. What have you learned? Embrace grace. Trust that God's forgiveness covers your past, empowering you to move forward with renewed determination. And number 3, set your eyes on the future. Focus on what lies ahead, as Paul encourages, where he speaks on forgetting all those things and pressing toward the mark. It's a new day. It's a new day. God has forgiven you. So forgive yourself and move forward. Did I mention that it was December 13th devotion time? I went straight into it, right? Okay, guys. Until next time, continue to grow and glow. Take care.